Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Stitch and Style by me, Nadia, and today I am so excited to be joining in with Sew Frugal, the official vlogger tour. I am sure you all know about Sew Frugal and hopefully you're partway through or even finished your project, I don't know. But if you're still in the planning stage, I really hope that I'm going to be giving you some inspiration in my vlog. The rules of the challenge are quite simple. You have to use a free pattern and fabric from your stash and create something this month, in the month of March, then post your finished make on Instagram for your chance to win a fantastic prize. And the challenge is being run by Ruan and Sam, so a big thanks to them for doing all the hard work in putting together this fantastic challenge, and it's got me really inspired. Before I get into it, I just want to say that I am so proud to be sharing today's slot with Catherine, who is Soverton Makery, and I've recently started watching her vlogs and I think they're absolutely fantastic. Yesterday's vlog, if you've not seen it already, was Karen, So Little Time, and Anita, Sewing Yogi. And tomorrow on the sewing vlogger tour is Caitlin, and her channel is Caitlin Hedges Sewing, and Catherine from Onyx Art Studios. So first of all, when I was planning this video and thinking about what I wanted to make, the first thing that came to my mind was trousers. So I was going to do a vlog all about trousers, but in researching and thinking about what I want to actually sew, I've taken a little bit of a different take on things. So if you're just expecting trousers, I'm sorry, but hopefully you will find some inspiration, especially if you're thinking about holidays. So I have got a holiday booked for the end of May, and I'm going with my husband to Mallorca, and hopefully it's going to be nice and sunny but not too hot, we'll see. And the last time we went on a beach holiday was over 10 years ago, and I've started to plan what I'm going to make and wear on my trip. So with that in mind, I've picked out like a little holiday capsule wardrobe. I've really thought about things that I would actually want to sew and wear on my holidays, and I would actually be prepared to print off and put all my resources into making these things. So I have been through a lot of patterns and I've picked what are my favourites. So I've also got fabric pairings from my stash. So let me dive in with my first pick, and it's the Peppermint wide leg pants from Peppermint magazine in collaboration with In the Folds. Now, I'm a huge fan of the drafting and the patterns of In the Folds, and today I actually thought I would wear my Peppermint wide leg pants to show you, and I'll put in a picture so you can see my full outfit. So yes, I can highly recommend these trousers. Now I've done quite a bit of fitting on them. I'll also put the measurements here down below, so if you're interested in making any of the ones that I talk about, you can see whether it goes to your size. It's ideal really that all that fitting is done, and what I'm planning to do before my holiday is make a pair of Peppermint wide leg pants but make them into shorts. Now I saw on a blog by Benina, or it's on their website at least, that Hannah Rose has made these into a pair of shorts, and I'll put a picture of her shorts in. Now I think I would make them slightly longer myself, but Hannah did the same thing that I did on mine, where I found that the pockets, it is a little bit difficult to get your hand in them, so I saw that they'd just made the pockets a little bit bigger, which I've done on my pair. To make these trousers, you really need like a heavy bottom weight fabric, and the fabric that I've chosen is a linen, and I'll show you. So in fact, in first I'll just show you all of the fabrics that I've got and how they kind of work together. I really like that they've got a little bit of a theme running through. So I've chosen blue chambray, this fabric which I'll talk in a bit more detail about later. So this is the linen that I've chosen, which is a nice pink, and in this fabric here we've got the pink and the blue. It's on a white background. It's also got some black in it. I've got a piece of black fabric here that I'm planning to use, and also I've got black and white stripe fabric. Another white fabric here and down here, and I think they're all going to pair really nicely together. So I wanted you to see all of the colours that I've picked out all together before I talk about the individual pieces, because I don't really feel like you'd get the whole idea of it just in little pieces. So the linen that I'm planning on making the Peppermint wide leg pants shorts version is this one here, and I'll pull it out now. I think I got this over 2 years ago, so yeah, deep stash, and it's a lovely fabric. I think I got this from Minerva. I love the hot pink. I think I only got 1.5 meters of this. Now, hoping that I can get a pair of shorts out of 1.5 meters. I'm pretty sure that I will be able to. Now, it's a lovely soft linen. It's not at all stiff. And I had bought it with the idea of doing some colour blocking with it, but yeah, as soon as I saw it, when I pulled out all my fabrics, and as soon as I saw this I thought, yes, they're going to make a really nice pair of shorts to wear on my holiday, especially because it goes so nicely with another fabric that I had bought specifically for my holidays, and I'll just get that one now. So this is this fabric here, which I'll just bring it up close. Now this is a Liberty fabric, and it was inspired by Spain and some of the tiling in Barcelona. Now it also said that there is like the Spanish flag in there, and I don't know, I can't see it, but but maybe you can. So I thought together they'll work really nicely. I'll just bring them a bit closer to you so you can see. So I really like how the pink and works with these pinks in this fabric. Now I did get this fabric in February this year from Guthrie and Garney, and they were having a little bit, I did get a little bit of a discount on these, but I think it just sneaks in because I did buy it in February rather than March. So I was thinking to wear with the pink shorts, I'd have a nice little boxy crop top. Now the shorts are going to be high-waisted. I think a cropped top would look really nice, and the cropped boxy kind of style top that I chose is the Monique linen tee by the Fabric Store. I love the look of this. So the fabric that I chose for this is a cotton lawn, so it's not quite as heavy as the linen that it's designed for, but I think it will work perfectly. I have seen some reviews to say it does come up quite short, so I'll probably will lengthen it. Another person said on the reviews that it comes up quite high at the front, and on a few patterns I've adjusted it them to, if they're quite high, to come a little bit lower. So I will probably just check that and maybe make it a little bit more low at the front. The other thing that I saw was you kind of bias bind around, you cut into it and bias bind around the opening at the back so you can get your head over. Now I think what I might do, instead of doing that bias binding finish, is I will probably cut the back in 2 pieces, join them together, and then do a double fold and top stitch that down, very similar to the way you finish the sagebrush top so I might do a little bit of a change with how it finishes at the back. But otherwise, I think that it looks a lovely pattern. I do like the little step that you've got in the between the front and the back, because it's not too dramatic. So yeah, I think that will make a lovely little top. Now, the other trouser pattern that I was first looking at, I've looked at a lot of trouser patterns. I absolutely love the look of these trousers. I think they are just exactly what I would want. I like the paper bag style, so it does have a paper bag waist, and it also has a little tie around, and I love that detail. And I feel like it's the exact depth of paper bag, you know, that I would want. Other paper bag trousers that I saw, I thought I would have to do a few tweaks, but these look perfect. So yeah, I'm going to plan on making a pair of shorts out of these. And to make the pair of shorts, I thought I would make them out of the chambray fabric, which is 100% cotton. So and it's a nice like denim-y colour, and so basically it's a very light denim. It's probably, I think, about 4 ounces. Yeah, I have had this for quite a while, and I got this with a voucher that I got from work. So it's about time that I put this to good use. There I've got 2 pairs of shorts, 1 top. So I also thought we need a little vest top to go with both pairs of shorts, and so I've picked out this material. And this fabric is probably about 2 years old as well. It's from Minerva. I think it's a Viscose jersey. The vest that I've chosen is by my favourite pattern company, and that is Helen's Closet. Now, I absolutely love all of Helen's patterns. I think I have every single one of them that she's released. Yes, I'm a huge fan. I've not made everything yet, but I do plan to. So it's the Lunar Tank by Helen's Closet, and it's a cropped tank and very light and flowy, and I think that it's perfect for holiday time. And I also think this will go with both the chambray shorts and also my pink linen shorts. So yeah, that's another one on the list. So staying with Helen's Closet, I also could not resist putting the orchard dress on my list of potential plans for So Frugal, and I think this will just make an excellent like beach cover up. So just popping over your bikini or your swimming costume, it's going to be so light and airy. It's going to be absolutely perfect. It's going to take up no space whatsoever in your luggage, and yes, I'm very excited about making the orchard dress. Now, I think it was released last year towards the end of summer, so I definitely then, when I saw it released, I definitely put it on my list, I think, for this year to make for summer holidays. And I want to make it in a lovely, like very light viscose material that's lovely and drapey. It's going to drape over my body. I don't want it to be stiff at all, or like stand out, or not have too much structure. So when I was thinking about the fabric for this, obviously you've got to have quite a bit of fabric. So I've got this piece of viscose, and hopefully I'll be able to get it out. Now, this is from Sherwoods fabrics, and it's a Lady McElroy print. It's very lovely and 80s. I wasn't too fussed about it when it came, but the more I've looked at it, the more I love it. And I love the pinking. I love that it's a white background. As you can tell, I like wearing white, and I love that it's got the black in it. Love all these colours, they're so vibrant and it's so fun. This fabric is called Artistic Vibrance, and you can get it in a cotton lawn, or you can get it in a viscose. And this is a viscose, and yeah, they do have some on the Sherwoods website. So if you like this, then yeah, pop over there. So yeah, I'm going to try and make this into a beach cover up. I think it will just look perfect. I'm not going to be worried about it being see-through. If you're making a skirt or a dress or something, you might want to think about lining it, unless that's the look you're going for, of course. I did think if I'm walking around quite a bit and I'd want to put this on, then I'm going to need some kind of shorts or something underneath. My thighs do rub together, and so I will get chafing if I don't have anything on to stop that from happening. So I thought as well, why not make a pair of shorts? Now, I know last year that they were quite in fashion, actually, biker shorts, and I thought you'll be able to see these ones that I've got planned through them, but I am not bothered about that. I don't mind. I'm going to show you my next fabric, and that's this lovely black bamboo fabric that was from First for Fabrics, and I made an Elskin dress out of this, which I actually ended up giving to my sister on her birthday, and she was really happy with it. And this fabric feels absolutely beautiful. So yeah, it's 95% bamboo and 5% elastane. It's got a nice bit of stretch both ways, and it's really nice and cool to touch. And bamboo is antimicrobial, so it's going to be perfect. I've chosen the Erinus cycling shorts by Mood Fabrics. Now, I think in America you call them bike shorts, but I would have normally said cycling shorts. And the beauty when you make your own clothes is you can make them as long or as short as you want. I often find that these types of shorts are often a little bit too short on me, so I like them 10-inch inside leg. So obviously I can take that pattern and just increase the leg size. I want them nice and high-waisted as well. What I would also like to make to wear on my holiday, and the Orchard dress is quite strappy. It's got very like spaghetti straps on it, and I'm not a big fan of spaghetti straps. I like a little bit more coverage normally. So yeah, I thought as well, I've got enough material here. I had quite a bit left after I made the Elskin dress. I probably got enough as well to make a little crop top out of this. Then if you can see my shorts underneath, you can also see my crop top. I didn't actually find a free pattern for a crop top, but I did find the Ultimate Sports Bra pattern by So Easy, and I put up a little picture of that. So I thought maybe that just maybe lengthened a little bit could be ideal, you know. And then I've got a little set there that I could wear while I'm on my holiday. That was the next part of my holiday capsule wardrobe. And the next thing I thought about is I just need Anything But Basic Tee by DIBY Club. And they sent me an email after I'd downloaded their pattern, and I love the positivity in that email. It was just so much fun to say what their mission was, and I loved it. I love their mission, and I'm really excited to try their t-shirts out. I've never tried one of their t-shirts before, and there's all sorts of options. So you've got neckline options, which is great. I think I would go for the crew neck, just the standard crew, not the high one, and not the scoop. And I would probably go for elbow length sleeves, because they do shorter sleeve or a longer sleeve. And I thought I've just got this plain white cotton jersey fabric. That's from, I think this is from Minerva. It's 95% cotton and 5% elastane. It's got lovely stretch and recovery. It's quite thick, but I think it's ideal for holiday. I would have to be careful about getting sunscreen on this. If I was wearing a strappy dress, I would often wear a t-shirt underneath it anyway. And so if I was going out and I wanted to wear my dress, I could wear this t-shirt underneath. So this is also, I've had in my stash for quite a while. I do like wearing white t-shirts, so I'll often have a little bit of this material in, just so if I need a new white t-shirt I can just whip myself one up. And that would also work well with both pairs of shorts that I've got planned. Now, the final pattern that I'm going to share with you is a nice crisp white shirt. And the shirt that I chose is the Noah linen shirt by Fabric Store. It's just a classic shirt pattern. I probably would use a shirt that I've already made and checked all the fit and everything, but if you were looking for a free pattern, I think this just looks ideal. And the fabric that I chose is this, and it's a cotton double gauze. It's got a bit of structure to it, but I've heard that double gauze is really nice and breathable, so it works really well in the summer and it also works well in the winter, but I think this would just look perfect. So I could put my shorts and my matching crop top on, and I could put this shirt over the top, or I could put it over the dress and tie a little knot in the front to bring it in at the waist, or I could wear it tucked in with one of the pairs of shorts. And I think that a white shirt, you really just can't go wrong. I've really thought about the fabrics that I've chosen. I've really thought about how I'm going to wear them, all these different pieces, and I think I've picked some really nice patterns, and I hope you found some inspiration in my vlog today. So if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody's support. If you want to see how I get on and what patterns I end up making and what I end up making for my holiday, then please do hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate that. And I also have something really exciting coming up in April that I'm very excited to share with you. I am going to be running a little bit of a challenge, and I'm going to announce that on the 30th of March. So I really hope that you'll tune in then. I've not done any vlogs in the last couple of weeks. I've been a little bit busy, but I'm going to be bringing you a few things in the coming weeks, and I look forward to catching up with you all then. So I'll see you next time. Bye!